Afternoon to everyone, and we'll be on another session of interview together with our client, Mr. Bernabe, and we will be on our contemplation stage. So we have prepared questions for this afternoon. So good afternoon, Mr. Bernabe, and thank you for coming by, and we will be starting our interview. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So my first question, where are you now in your life and how did you get there?
I'm in my adulting stage, which is really hard for us to adjust in these times, because when you grow up, it will take you will undergo a lot of challenges.
Yeah, that's true. So, what do you like about yourself? About your body?
What I like about myself is the fact that I'm you know rarely doing exercises and just balancing diets and exercise.
What about your body? What do you like most of your body?
Most is my shoulders.
Your shoulders.
Yes.
And what about, so if na magnete ganahan sa ato ang kalawasan, unsa man say dili na to ganahan? Or unsa may dili mo ganahan sa mga lawas?
Kuan, the fact that I'm really heavy.
Factory heavy. So pila mo day mong timbang ron?
I think it's between 75 or 80.
Pero ni-lose mo kaka-weight.
For
Kasakaroon.
the past 3 weeks, nilos ko.
Ni-lose mo weight. So that's good. So, what is about your body and mind that you are unhappy with, nga maka-affect siya sa imong exercise?
Unhappy. Kuan, kanang kung ma-exercise ka after the day na ma-exercise ka, nakakaidagan mga pain sa imong lawas. Especially specific na exercises sa imong baton. Kanang example, muscle resistance. Kung asa to dapat nimo gi-exercise, dapat dira na mo sakit.
So, mga na siya marag. So, the next day ni mo, supposedly may exercise ka, marag siguro mo, wag tangang kagana. Or dili sa mga gana, pero marag kapoy, ganun, marag na kay tungod sa Spain, ngayon mga hindi pa mati, di ba? So, unsa may mga gusto nimong mausab and gano?
Gusto mo usab is ako ang kuan jud. Ako tibok jud lawas kay Marshall kuan kanang dili na siya physically fit jud na lawas. Dili siya desirable na lawas.
So, for you, dili pa siya enough para niyo?
Dili pa enough.
Dili siya enough. Okay. So, what's going on in your life now that would facilitate behavior change?
What's going on in my life now? Kuan.
That will facilitate behavior change.
I think more on chores. I think that will facilitate your behaviors.
So, where are you now in your physical activity level?
I think the most basic ones, the easier ones, jogging.
So sa level, so naapa ka sa namatay
Basic.
tawag nga light, moderate, and high in ano. So naapa ka sa light na stage. Okay. Have you tried regular exercise before and failed to stick with it?
Yes, I have tried gym exercises for about months, I think, then I cannot stay with it because it's really hard to do and it's very hard for me to adjust to those changes because I cannot actually do them by my capabilities
Mhm.
because
So, unsa siya ka na, like, nag-gym ka, unsa man, student ka ato, and then, after sa iyong
dili
unsa
kaya
man,
sa akong lawas.
dili kaya sa mga lawas. It's because siguro, ang kapoy na,
Kapoy.
inana. Okay. Next question. Currently, what do you estimate your potential to stick with an exercise program?
Mm, estimate my potential. I think I can do. Unsa balik ka to?
Currently, what do you estimate your potential to stick with an exercise program to be?
Mm, I can do moderate exercises that I can handle with my body or my body is capable to do with that specific exercises.
Para ma-maintain mo siya, like, it's like from light to moderate ang
Mm.
inana lang sa. So, unsay unmet personal needs nimo, imong gihuna-huna ka nga gusto nimong or gitempt nimo imong ma-meet.
And those kind of changes na kuan naganahan ko mag-exercise para ma-change ako akong lawas.
Okay. So, are you ready? Really ready to try it? Would you really like to change, even if it means giving up something that you are accustomed to?
I think maybe or yes. Maybe.
Maybe. So,
I think I'm ready to do this kind of stuff.
so siguro no, kaan lang gid siya. Kanang, dili lang gid siya mabot sa point na mo give up ka, but somehow naman tayo ginatawag og time management. So, ana siya nga, you have to balance those things para na lang pod. Or sa may mga gipangbuhat nimo karon, so somehow, kanang ma-insert nimo sa exercise, maka-exercise ka even 30 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day or 3 times a week yung mga buhaton. So, dili lang siguro ta maabot sa point na mo give up ta, no?
Mm.
Isa ta kay, anyways, maka-manage na magigihapon ka sa imong time. So, next. Do you think that you can mobilize the mental strength if that is what you want that is what you want or need to do?
I think yes. Personally, mental health is like the big issue here when it comes to like physically training. You have to be mentally prepared for it before initiating physical training
Mm-mm.
because when you're mentally stable, you can actually do it without
Yeah. Without, tinuod bitaw kay, if wala sad bitaw gid ka sa, for example, wala jud ka sa mood na mag-exercise, kay di man jud ka mag-exercise, kay kapoy man sad jud. Asa sad kapoy, asan dili gid mo siya feel nga buhaton. So, that's right, sakto pod nga dapat kanang mentally ready jud ka nga imo gid siyang buhaton. So, next question. In your previous experience with personal health behavior change been, is it good, bad, or it has some success, or wala? And will that help you this time around?
I think yes. Because in these previous months, I've been to a lot of physical training in my subject PE. Then a lot of exercises happened. Then I think it will change this time because I went to I went through those kind of exercises already, so I know the stepping stones to actually do it.
Okay. So, what can you learn from experience that will help you this time? Are you being realistic about this?
Mm, yes, I think I'm being okay with it.
Okay. What is your self image?
Self image is, I think I look unhealthy.
You're not. Okay. So, do you think of yourself as good looking,
No.
attractive, or non attractive, healthy, or unhealthy? Since you mentioned earlier nga, you somehow see yourself unhealthy.
Mm.
What about for being good looking, attractive, and not attractive?
I don't really give compliments to myself. I let other people judge me.
So, what about okay? So, what sa may mga pag-ingon sa uban diha nimo? Sa karon nimo ha, presently sa imong current.
Wala, they think of me as an like an ordinary person, not attractive or good looking. Just an ordinary guy lang.
Or depende naman sa good sa tao. But somehow, yeah, that's right. So, what do you see when you look at in the mirror?
I see a hopeful man. I see Kuan, very unhealthy guy na Kuan. He wants to change.
Mhm. So, what kind of feelings do those images elicit?
Kuan, it's really heavy. The emotions are really heavy when I look into the mirror because I always see a weakness when I look in the mirror. That's why I wanna change that perception.
Next question: do you plan to exercise and somehow help in weight loss or simply to shape up a currently out shaped body?
Yes, I'm willing to risk for it.
Will you be able to use the fact that small size clothing now fits and that your waist is getting smaller as measures of success?
Most people do, yes.
Okay. And to finish this session, the last question is if you are going to exercise primarily for weight loss, your true goal is to become really thin rather than somewhat thinner.
Though my goal is to become healthy. Healthy enough, not thin, not actually thinner or thin, but just a normal healthy body. I
So
just want a
like
healthy body.
normal body weight lang sin
Mm.
siguro no. Kay much unsa maging mas ang pinaka-important magudron is dili na magud siya sa competition sa paniwangay. It's a competition of being healthy,
Mm.
right? So, I guess do you have something to add with our questions now?
No, but I have an advice.
Okay, you may share it.
Uh, the advice for the viewers is if you want to plan your goals, you have to plan it smart or uh, what is it? What is smart?
Specific, measurable, attainable,
Attainable,
R for
relevance,
realistic ba to?
relevance,
Relevance.
and the T.
Time bomb.
mm, So that is the five common things to consider when you when you plan for a goal. Then you can add ER into SMART, so it becomes 7 now. So your goal must be smarter. So what is ER? E stands for evaluation, and the R stands for readjustments. Evaluation comes after the fifth, which is time bound. When you finish a certain goal, you have to evaluate it. And the seventh is, what is it?
R is readjustment.
Yes, readjustment. When you're physically fit, you have to readjust your habits, right? So that is part of the smarter goals. So that is my advice to you.
So that's it. So thank you very much, Mr. Bernabe, and of course to our viewers. So naadyo tayo nakatunan this afternoon sa katong session kaya sa tong contemplation stage together with Mr. Bernabe. Thank you for that advice, and I hope we will be smarter enough with our goals in being physically healthy. And that's it. And I hope you've learned a lot, and see you in the next video. So we all do believe that kung fit ako, fit din dapat sila. So bye and good afternoon. And so, disclaimer lang to each and everyone. So I make sure that taking this interview session together with my visitor is we are observing healthy protocols and make sure that we are free from any COVID virus. And that's it. So stay healthy and safe.